Chief Marketing Officer, friend of ours, Pat Boelter, to the show. Pat, it's so great to see you, and thank you again for having us here. We really appreciate it. And rumor has it that not only is it the NFL's 100th year, which by the way is going to kick off with the Bears and Packers on a Thursday night, but it's also Goodwill's 100th year?
You are correct.
Wow.
We have been providing services to the community since 1919. That's 100 years, and it's really a milestone that we're very, very proud of.
You should be proud of it.
Absolutely.
Give yourselves a hand. Goodwill. The mission is incredible. We talked about it. The retail outlets are tremendous, and people's donations. We'll talk about what people's donations do to change other people's lives.
Well, what we want to tell people is that when they donate and they shop, they are contributing to a much larger mission. We always say that they wield the power to put people to work. So it's not only getting some great bargains in the stores, great value, but you are making a profound difference on the lives of the individuals that we serve. Because all of that revenue that we generate from those Goodwill stores and donation centers is reinvested in our mission programs and services around training and jobs.
And that's what the mission's all about when you're here. Thanks for supporting our mission. And that's the idea.
So we shop, when you train, people go to work.
Exactly.
It's awesome.
Right.
Now, we know that you've only been here for a fraction of the 100 years.
A very small fraction.
Small fraction, yeah. But would you say the mission has changed, or is it the same?
I think our mission, the jobs and training, has remained pretty steadfast over the years, but the programs and services that we provide to make that mission possible has changed and basically has reflected the needs of the community. Remaining relevant is how you stay alive and well for 100 years, right?
Yes.
And so during key moments in history, world wars, the Great Depression, recessions, shifts in the workforce, we have really, I believe, stepped in to fill those gaps where the need was greatest to help people reach their potential. Let me just give you some examples. Okay, in the early 1930s, we were going through some of our archives the other day. Great photos, these incredible photos, riveting pictures of these long lines of people in the 1930s, Great Depression, looking to Goodwill for help. And we provided hundreds of temporary jobs to keep families afloat. In the 1940s, we provided job training for World War II vets coming back from the war. In the 1990s, we championed the passage of the Americans with Disabilities Act, which is, basically prohibits discrimination based on disability. During the 2008 to 2010 recession, we opened up our workforce connection centers in Wisconsin and Illinois to provide job search assistance to a growing number of people that were unemployed. So I think remaining relevant, responding to the needs of the times is what has kept us, kept us sustainable.
Now you guys have a partnership, Goodwill, with the Bucks now?
We do. We're really, really excited about that.
Perfect
As a matter of
timing.
fact, I just learned this morning from Skip Dexter, who you talked to earlier this morning, that Giannis actually donated a pair of his shoes to our Goodwill Store and Donation Center on Oakland Avenue.
How cool is
Nice.
He sold for $900, size 15, custom Nikes.
Wow.
Pretty neat.
He's like beyond, he would be the superstar you would craft if you could actually craft a
Yes.
person, because he's such a good human being. He really
It
is.
really is.
Well, we're excited because, it's a great year to be a partner. It's our first year with the Milwaukee Bucks, with their investments in Five Star Forum and that whole plaza and all the surrounding real estate and all the excitement about their performance on the courts. Boy, it's a fabulous time for us because that's generating a lot more interest and popularity. And of course, we're co-branding Goodwill with them. So lots of excitement, a lot of community-wide promotions and in-arena promotions that benefit Goodwill.
It's a good time to be in Milwaukee.
It truly is. Pat, I don't want you to talk out of school, but we've talked so much about how Goodwill and the mission helps people and families. Would you be able to share a story? I mean, you don't have to say any names or
Sure,
anything
absolutely.
like that.
One of my favorite stories, and it's a fairly recent story, is about a gentleman named Robert. And Robert is in his early 60s, and he works at one of our Goodwill Store and Donation Centers in Illinois. And as a child, he suffered tremendous abuse at the hands of his stepfather, and the beatings that he endured basically left him with some brain damage. And as a result, he really never learned how to read. He'd come to the store and often ask his manager or coworkers to help him read tags on merchandise or maybe a piece of mail that he received. And Goodwill provides what we call Goodwill Way guides at some of our stores to provide kind of supports and extra services to employees who have obstacles that could really keep them from, successful employment. So one of these Goodwill Way guides, a woman by the name of Lauren that Robert worked with, and Robert, by the way, calls her his angel, and worked one-on-one with him and taught him how to read. And he practiced and was so excited when he came to her and was able to read his first book, cover to cover. So you can imagine the joy and the sense of accomplishment that provided Robert. And he tears up when he tells the story of how these feelings of worthlessness really been replaced with a new confidence and sense of purpose. And I can tell you that not only when he speaks does he bring tears to your eyes, but my team, our whole Goodwill just is so taken by that story. And that's really what we do. And when we see those life-altering and life-transforming things happen, we know that we work in a wonderful place.
That is amazing.
The word you used was profound. And you are making, and your whole team making a profound difference in people's lives. And we thank you for that. Pat, thank you for having us here too today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Pat Boelter, we're at Goodwill.